Rick, why don't you show 3 of them, 5 of them, not the whole thing.
No, okay. Okay. My name is Rick Usher, and I have a tree company in Stony Brook, so Usher Tree Experts. So I get all my wood free. Production's been down for the last 4 months as far as tree work goes, because every time a tree comes down, I yell to my crew, don't cut that, don't cut that, don't chip that, you know, put it aside. So I haven't had to take a paycheck in 3 months. But anyway.
Others complaining in the business.
Yeah, Don got me interested in bowls, and I've enjoyed dealing with him, getting him wood and buying his bowls and stuff. And then my older brother got involved in it. He has a shop in Mount Sinai. So he went to St. John's for 6 months, St. John for 6 months this winter, and he said I could use his shop. So before he left, about 4 or 5 months ago, I went in and he tried to show me how to turn a bowl, and, you know, grabbing and things flying, and I stuck with it. It took a couple of days with Harry Wicks, and I love it, you know. I went through a little depression, which I've never had in my life, about 6 months ago, and I didn't know where it came from, but I guess it was chemical imbalances. Now I'm happier than ever, and everything's fine, and I have a new hobby. I used to do triathlons for 26 years, and my body parts started aching, so now I have this, and I'm hooked on it. And so I'm embarrassed. I brought too many pieces.
Don't ever be embarrassed about bringing pieces in.
No, well, I came last week and I said, oh, I should have brought some pieces. And Don said, bring about 6. And like, these are my boys. I came home from San Diego 4 days ago, and I came in. First thing I did was go say hi to my bowls. You know? And it is addictive. And so anyway, these are all Long Island woods, except this one. This came from St. John. No one down there knows what the wood is. My brother sent me a little log in the mail about this big. So I made this out of it. Very smooth. There's just wax on it, and it's a really nice wood. But even a botanist down there didn't know what it was. So if anybody has any idea what this is, he would like to know, and I would be curious. I have a few more logs to do something with. Let's see. This is my smallest piece. I'm like you guys. And my wife likes these to put her jewelry in and shells and stuff. This is a maple with ambrosia beetle in it. Most of the stuff is burl stuff because I can get burls pretty easily. This happened to be a little maple that had some swellings on the outside, so that's how it came out. I tried to keep these guys on. This is a locust burl, and it's kind of neat. I like it. I like all the slots.
What finish did you use?
On this, I think I just used, I either used the tongue oil, or I maybe used the salad bowl dressing. I've been using that now, salad bowl finish that Don introduced me to. Don gave me a crash course in finishing after he saw how bad my finishing techniques were. And he said, your weak spot is your finishing. So some of these are old that I did 3-4 months ago, and some of the better ones are a little newer. So this is, these are all locust burls off the side of the tree. And this one is a locust burl. I kind of love the little sharp teeth on the top when I took the bark off. You know, I kind of like that.
But have you been turning these wet?
Yeah, they're all turned wet.
And you haven't had a
Because
problem?
I don't have the patience to put them aside.
But you haven't had a problem with cracking or anything?
Not much. Not much. No, very little. Only a few. This is maple. I just like this because I love this kind of stuff.
Very nice.
You know, I kind of like that. My bowls aren't too formal, but I guess they're kind of like me, kind of casual. This one just happened to have a lot of rot in it, so I kept it. That's maple. This, does anyone know what this wood is? I told one gentleman here, but nobody else knew what it was.
Is it butternut?
Mulberry? It's mulberry.
Mulberry?
Mulberry's a good guess. It's redbud.
What is it?
Redbud.
Redbud.
Redbud, yeah. So,
Did you see the side on any of them?
And where's the other redbud? This is redbud, just cut from, I guess, from a different angle. It's a nice, pretty wood. It checks like mad. You get it. Generally, when I finish sanding them, I put oil on right away. I don't put them any place to dry out. I put oil on right away. And then, you know, sand them a day later, and then put another coat, so they haven't checked too bad, even though they were cut wet.
Have you tried that cedar side they got up there? You use that?
I'm sorry?
The cedar side, have you used that?
No.
No, you haven't?
I got a lot to learn, though. I don't even know what it is. This
That's the
came
stuff
from
I-
a beech tree in Glen Cove. It had spalting in it. We took down this big beech, biggest one I ever took down in 45 years, and there's about 18 quarters of wood there. A lot of them have spalting. This happened to have, I like this because it had this piece of bark there, the cantaloupe. And it came out and glued it back in. Let's see what else. This is oak burl, black oak burl. And so is this little guy coming out of the side of the black oak tree. And so I, kept the bark on, came in from the side. Kind of like the black oak burl. Most of these, a lot of these are cherry burls. One is crab apple. I think this is crab apple burl. This is cherry. This is cherry. No, this is maple. Let me see. This is maple burl. I kept that. They had lumps on the outside of the piece of wood, lumps sticking out. It came out a little bit, so that's what that ended up being to save these guys. I gotta go quicker because I've got too many. This is a cherry burl. Nice little pot, baked bean pot. This is a cherry burl.
Like the large one right here.
This is maple, and it had a nice ambrosia beetles in it, so that's what caused the design. Pat, you don't know about that. So, it had a nice, reminded me of a tree on the inside. Yeah.
What do you know about trees?
So this was a cherry burl. It was all orange when I finished with it. I didn't like the orange color. You can see on the inside how it's all orange. So I just resanded it and then got the white and immediately put a coat of finish on it and it retained that white look, which I like a lot more. Okay. That's about it.
Thanks for showing us 3 or 6 of them.
Got it. Just starting out, huh? Very good. Very